Guys, what's up? It's Brad, and today we're checking out the YouTuber Quitscher. We're checking out his video on the mystical Arjuna. If you look here, you can actually see what the T10 Pegasus can do. This is absolutely amazing. Now, the T10 is the highest ranked horse right now of all the horses. You have to combine 2 dream horses for this thing. You always get a 3% chance. I'll link his video down below if you want to see the whole thing. We're also going to check out the Unicorn. This is in the works right now, but it has been confirmed by PA. What? We're just covering the materials today, so that's the most important part. Planning an attempt for these T10 horses can take a lot of time. We're going to be doing it patiently and slowly. That being said, you will need these materials that we're talking about today for the T10 Pegasus, Unicorn, or the Doom. Regardless of what T10 horse you want to get, you're still going to need all these materials, so let's get started. The first material that we're going to need is the Flower of Oblivion. In order to get these Flowers of Oblivion, you need to turn in a horse that is level 15 or higher to a stable master. Now, level 15 and up higher horses can definitely be pricey, and they can get very expensive very quickly by just buying them and turning them in. However, you can do that if you want to. The alternative way is to level up horses by yourself and get them to level 15 on your own and then turn them into the stable delivery person. Make sure you talk to a stable keeper in a big town to do this because you're going to need to go to stable and then hit horse market. So again, we're literally going to get a cheap horse, level it up to 15 and then train it up. I have a video down below on how to AFK train your horses quickly, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. Basically, you just buy a cheap horse, level it up to 15 by AFK training it, and then turn it in for Flowers of Oblivion. But you can also just buy level 15 horses or higher and then exchange those directly. So I just bought one. I'm going to go back in a stable and then you're going to see it right here, level 16 the 1. So after it's level 15 or higher, we're going to click on the horse and hit Imperial Horse Delivery. He's going to tell us that we're going to get the Flower of Oblivions in return. Hit yes, and then we get the Flower of Oblivions. Now you do need 100 Flower of Oblivions per attempt. The next thing we're going to need is the Royal Fern Roots. You're also going to need 100 of these per attempt as well. To get these, we're going to do a weekly. We're going to come to the north of the map. Here's Velia, if you see up here. Now here is Stonetail Horse Ranch, which is just to the northwest a little bit of Altanova. So here it is right here. We're going to come right here to Stonetail Horse Ranch and talk to Wapra. Here is the weekly Fly Like the Wind. So we're going to click through there, make sure we accept that. After that, we're going to go catch a wild horse. I suggest adding your favorite horse capturing location to your favorites under the nearby NPC function. So here's Velia. We're going to come over here to the east, just north of this peninsula right here, which is north of Altanova right there. This is my favorite spot to capture wild horses. I do have a video down below on how to capture a horse. If you don't know how to do that, definitely check that out. And there we go. So that is the weekly. I'm going to go to the stable to make sure we can register this horse. All right, so there's our horse. We're going to go ahead and register it at the stable. Don't want to waste a good horse. So we come back to Wapra, talk to him, and complete the quest. And bam, there we go. 30 Royal Fern Roots. Easy peasy. Now we can only do this once a week. Now each attempt will cost at least 100 of these each. So as you can see right now, we have at least one T10 attempt. Kind of. We don't really know what we're going to need for the last third material for the T10 Unicorn or T10 Doom. At the moment, to get the T10 Pegasus, you also need mythical feathers, which you can purchase in the marketplace or turn in higher grade fairies for. You also need some more materials actually for these T10 Pegasus attempts. I'll link those down below, but basically for the T10 Uni or the T10 Doom, we don't really know what the last ingredients are. Since we don't know yet, unless you're planning to also get a T10 Pegasus, the best option to prepare for these T10 Unicorn and T10 Doom attempts in the future would be to just stack up on the Oblivions and the Fern Roots. Since these Flower Oblivions do take time to get, and since the Fern Roots are easy to get if you just do one quick quest a week, it would be highly beneficial to start going ahead and planning for the future and stacking up on these 2 materials. Make sure you're at least doing the weekly for the Fern Roots, and then once or twice a week try to train horses overnight to get Flowers of Oblivion. By stacking up on these ingredients, eventually by the time that they come out, hopefully the last ingredient won't be too hard to get, just like the mystical feathers, and then at that point we'll have a much easier time going for the attempts and hopefully just be able to go for those attempts very quickly. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more content in the future, as well as news on the future T10s. Don't forget to smash that like button. Go follow me on twitch.tv/itspragma. Let me know down below in a comment what you plan on saving your materials for. I am so excited to see the final versions of these T10s. I cannot wait. Have a great rest of your week, guys, and don't forget, prep harder, baby. Let's go!